Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Over here, if you please. We're here, Master.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Swapping spaces is one of life's great pleasures.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you, then? Trade's slowed to a standstill, I fear. Do come again?
Not buying?
Peruse at your leisure.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effects on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
I'll go and open the chest.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Winches on all sides.
You may encounter failed soldiers and other scoundrels on the road, but they're hardly worth the worry.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Back Batal, look no further. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure.
Would you mind coming over here?
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all. Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. Come again when you've more coin to spend.
Interested in my wares?
Can't let myself get distracted.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Back Batar, look no further. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for weepawns.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
Flap the wing.
What am I to do?
Go on, have a look.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Many thanks.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
Go on, have a look.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith ought to grant us some Gwynfencha in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Ms. Darren of this, Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I trust you're bothering me for a reason. I'm a master of the craft, Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
Good day, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
A customer, then. That changes things. If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, my smithing days are done. I'll not be repairing that sword, or aught else for that matter.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel! Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Still in the fight.
I shan't let you get away.
Oi, oi, oi. I don't believe it. You took down every last one of them. Right. Well, suppose you're free to use this place as you like now. We'll give you no more trouble. So how's about a truce, eh?
You there! Hold! Ha! The coward scarpered. As for you, here, take this. 'Tis the man's purse. Consider it reimbursement for the trouble he caused.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
I must admit, you're quite formidable. You managed to topple the lot before I could even move to stop them. 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. I'm a sellsword, by the by. Perhaps our next meeting will be on the battlefield. I'd not say no to the chance to prove my mettle against yours.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnall. Who is he really?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Pray be at ease, sir. This is a tavern, same as any other, a place for people to gather and share a drink. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasures.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Well met.
What to do for salt?
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Well, I'd best get to work.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
Back's not acting up today.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good.
Shall we get some rest then?
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've trained for this.
Wickedness has no hold on the tranquil mind. Places such as this ought to be protected. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Alone.
Who might you be?
Begone. You impede upon our most sacred rights. May this prayer bring people salvation. salvation.
I expected to find some duty to attend to. Bunch of sluggards. New blood.
I make a living if I get
The
myself.
person I believe in is myself.
Get up to
In my mind's eye.
Might as well hang about.
Where was I headed?
I'm in no rush. Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
I hope for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Suppose I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
How are things?
Hear this. Last week, I passed along the altar.
Might you be looking to enlist?
So stiff after a day's patrol.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. You must ensure Her Majesty is not harmed during her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
About ready to fall asleep.
Precious little time.
I'm in no rush.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
There, it is high
Suppose
time
I'm
I
tired.
began earnest affairs.
Barely slept a wink.
I've got nothing for ye.
I'm ready for patrol. I've clean forgotten.
Peril can result in millions of
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are of lead.
Well worth my time.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Ah, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight. Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Take it easy today.
Can't let myself get distracted.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O Lambent Flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him. I shall pray for your success.
Let's come out brighter.
Precious little times.
Losing my touch.
Hope today's haul's a plentiful one.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
What should I get up to today?
What's your problem? Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
I should be glad to talk a moment.
The heavens will surely...
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress. Your valor will not soon be forgotten.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
I'd not say no to a kip hereabouts.
I gotta get to work. One wrong move, and I dread to think. You are the Vermundian in Her Majesty's good graces, aye? Forgive my boldness, but there is what I would ask of you. A friend of mine has moved house, leaving her former abode unoccupied. To be blunt, I would have you purchase the deed. You see, I have reason to believe a group of individuals who bear the Empress ill will seek a hideout near the palace. Thus, to have a trusted individual purchase and occupy my friend's abode would greatly set my mind at ease. Besides, aught tells me such ne'er-do-wells would have a hard time settling in with you there. What say you? I cannot fault your hesitation, but I am prepared to make the arrangements at any time, should you decide to accept.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We're here, Master.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, What say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
Well, I've
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons. I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.